Imagine this. You wake up every morning, work hard, play by the rules, and expect the world to reward you for your efforts. But look around. Who holds the power? Who dominates industries, controls politics, and bends society to their will? It's not the most honest, the kindest, or the most hardworking. It's the ones who understand the game of power, the ones who know that fairness is an illusion. The top 1% didn't get there by accident. They don't waste time waiting for justice. They don't believe in handouts. They build empires while others are still debating morality. You were taught that playing fair leads to success. They know that success is about leverage, control, and domination. They don't play by the same rules as the rest of the world. They write the rules. History has never been kind to the weak. The Roman Empire didn't conquer the world by asking for permission. Tech moguls, hedge fund titans, and political masterminds don't share power. They crush competition, manipulate markets, and position themselves to stay untouchable. They don't wait for opportunities, they create them. And while the rest of society is busy believing in the illusion of fairness, they are already 10 steps ahead. This is not about morality. This is about reality. If you hesitate, you will be left behind. If you assume that the world rewards good people, you've already lost. The top 1% do not seek approval. They do not ask for validation. They shape public perception, control narratives, and dictate the flow of wealth. And the biggest trick they ever pulled? Convincing the masses that success comes from playing fair, while they bend the system to their will. Now the question isn't whether this is fair or not. The real question is, are you going to wake up and see the truth, or will you stay trapped in the illusion? The top 1% don't just play the system, they own it. They don't waste time debating fairness. They know it's a fantasy, a story told to keep the masses complacent. While you believe in meritocracy, in working hard and waiting your turn, they are rewriting the rules in their favor. Who controls the laws? They do. Who controls the flow of money? They do. Who controls the information you consume? They do. The richest corporations pay less tax than you. The political elite fund both sides of the election. The media feeds you an illusion of choice while being owned by the same few billionaires. You are not living in a world of justice. You are living in an ecosystem of control. And their greatest weapon? Distraction. While you argue about politics, celebrities, and the latest scandal, they're building empires. They don't care about your outrage, they profit from it. Fear, division, entertainment, these are their tools. The more you react emotionally, the less you think critically. The more you focus on what they want you to see, the less you notice what they're actually doing. The average person is too busy consuming distractions to realize the game was rigged before they ever stepped onto the field. The powerful don't ask for permission. They don't wait for validation. They take action while the rest of the world waits for someone to hand them success. History has never favored the weak. The Roman Empire didn't ask for permission to conquer. It took what it wanted. The Rockefellers didn't rise through fair play. They crushed competition, monopolized industries, and rewrote the economy. Today's tech moguls, hedge fund titans, and political masterminds don't believe in fairness. They shape markets, manipulate trends, and ensure they stay ahead while everyone else plays catch-up. They sell you the dream of equality while ensuring they remain untouchable. The masses believe in playing the game. The elite design the game. The moment you hesitate, you lose. The moment you assume the world will reward good people, you've already been left behind. Power isn't handed out, it's taken. And if you're not willing to take it, someone else will. You can complain, or you can wake up. The game is rigged. The only question is, will you stay a pawn, or will you learn to play for real? The top 1% don't just survive, they dominate. While the rest of the world plays by the rules they were taught, the elite play a different game, one they designed to ensure their success. You were told that life is about hard work, honesty, and perseverance. But they know that success is about leverage, control, and adaptability. The moment you hesitate, the moment you stop to question whether something is fair, they've already moved 10 steps ahead. Power isn't about working harder. It's about working smarter. It's about knowing where to be, who to align with, and how to manipulate the system to your advantage. The powerful don't waste time chasing opportunities. They create them. They don't wait for the market to shift. They shift it themselves. They don't sit back and hope for success. They engineer it. Every financial crash, every political movement, every media trend. You think these things happen by chance? The elite don't wait for waves to come to them. They control the tides. And while they're building monopolies, controlling governments, and shaping economies, what is the rest of the world doing? Distracted, consumed by entertainment, chasing the next dopamine hit, arguing over issues that were carefully placed in front of them to keep them busy. The elite understand human psychology better than anyone. They know that the easiest way to control the masses is not through force, but through distraction. Keep them emotional, keep them reactive, keep them focused on the wrong battles. Meanwhile, the real power moves happen behind closed doors. History has proven this time and time again. The Roman emperors kept the people entertained with gladiator fights while they expanded their empire. The industrial tycoons of the 19th century crushed competition, while the public debated workers' rights. Today, tech billionaires mine your data, control your attention, and reshape society while you scroll through content designed to keep you engaged but never enlightened. They don't need to silence you. They just make sure you never ask the right questions. And the biggest lie of all, that one day, if you just keep your head down and work hard, you'll join them. That's what keeps the system running. That's what ensures there are always millions of people willing to work for them, vote for them, and defend them without even realizing they're being used. The dream of upward mobility is the greatest illusion ever sold. A few exceptions are paraded in front of you: self-made billionaires, overnight success stories, to make you believe that you can make it too. But what they don't tell you is that the real game is happening at a level you will never see unless you learn how power actually works. The world isn't designed for fairness. It's designed for control. The question isn't whether the system is rigged. It is. The only question that matters is, will you keep playing by rules that were never meant for you to win? Or will you learn the real game and start playing for yourself? The top 1% don't just control wealth, they control reality. While the masses live under the illusion of choice, freedom, and fairness, the elite shape the world to fit their agenda. You believe you're making independent decisions, forming your own opinions, chasing your own goals. But are you? Or are you simply following a carefully designed path, one that ensures you never rise beyond a certain level? The most powerful people don't need to force control. They make you willingly accept it. Everything you see, hear, and believe has been carefully curated. The media doesn't inform you, it programs you. Social media doesn't connect you, it distracts you. Schools don't educate you, they condition you. From the moment you're born, you're told what to value, what to aspire to, what is right and what is wrong. Meanwhile, the ones truly in control live by a different set of rules they never share with the masses. They don't waste time debating morality. They don't believe in playing fair. They engineer their own success while ensuring you never question the system that keeps them in power. Look at history. Every empire, every ruling class, every dynasty, power has never been about fairness. It has always been about manipulation and control. The Roman elites kept the people entertained with gladiator fights while they expanded their empire. Industrial tycoons convinced workers that loyalty and hard work would lead to success, while ensuring the wealth stayed concentrated at the top. Today, the billionaires of big tech control information itself, dictating what you see, what you think, what you believe. You think you're free? You are only as free as they allow you to be. And the best part? The masses defend the very system that enslaves them. They argue over distractions while their opportunities disappear. They fight amongst themselves while the elite accumulate more power. They ridicule anyone who dares to challenge the system because they have been trained to do so. The most powerful form of control is not physical chains, it's mental ones. When you convince people to police themselves, to shame those who think differently, to attack those who break away from the script, you ensure that no real revolution ever happens. So ask yourself, are you thinking for yourself, or are you just another pawn in a system designed to keep you obedient? The world isn't designed for fairness, it's designed for control. The only question that matters is, will you continue living under the illusion, or will you wake up and see the truth? The top 1% don't just control the world, they control who gets to rise and who stays at the bottom. You were led to believe that success is accessible to anyone who works hard enough, that the system is designed to reward effort and perseverance. But if that were true, why do the same families, the same corporations, the same ruling class continue to dominate generation after generation? Because the system isn't broken. It works exactly as it was designed. Think about it. Why do some people seem to have unlimited access to power, wealth, and opportunity, while others struggle just to survive? It's not just luck, it's by design. The elite don't just accumulate wealth, they gatekeep it. They don't just hold power, they ensure you never even get close to it. They own the corporations that set wages, the banks that approve loans, the institutions that determine who gets access to education, influence, and capital. The game is rigged before you even take your first step. And here's the brutal truth. Most people never escape this trap because they don't even realize they're in one. They work harder, thinking that will be enough. They follow the rules, believe believing that playing fair will eventually pay off. But the elite don't follow the same rules. They make them, they bend them, they break them whenever necessary. The laws that apply to you, they don't apply to them. The financial restrictions that hold you back, they don't exist for them. The social norms that keep you obedient, they discard them when it benefits their agenda. So, what do? How do you escape the cycle? First, you stop thinking like the masses. The moment you believe in the fairy tale that hard work alone will elevate you, you've already lost. The game is played at a different level, and if you don't understand how power moves, you'll never move with it. The first step? Learn how the system really works. Study how wealth is transferred, how influence is gained, how industries are monopolized. The people at the top didn't climb their way up by chance. They understood the rules before they even started playing. Second, detach from the distractions designed to keep you in place. Every outrage cycle, every viral controversy, every debate you're sucked into is carefully placed to consume your attention, while real power moves happen behind the scenes. While you're reacting, they're acting. While you're distracted, they're building. The easiest way to control people isn't by force. It's by keeping them too busy, too emotional, too consumed by noise to realize what's happening right in front of them, and finally stop waiting for permission. The top 1% don't wait to be invited into the game. They force their way in. They take risks while others hesitate. They seize opportunities while others second-guess themselves. They move forward while everyone else is stuck debating whether or not it's even possible. Most people will never break free. They will continue following the script, waiting for a moment that will never come. But the ones who see the truth, they make their own path. The only question is, will you? The world is divided into two types of people, those who are controlled and those who control. Most will live their entire